Hi, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm super excited to have you all join us today. So it's a beautiful morning here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm excited to have you all join us. So if you're here, please, introduce yourself right in the chat. Tell us your name, where you're joining us from, and even the kind of business that you run. Let's get to meet you. Okay, so before I start, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Sandra Shomi, and I'll be your facilitator for today. With me on the call, I have Beryl or Quach. You see her right in the comment section. So Beryl is our moderator for today's session. She'll be interacting with you in the chat. If you have questions, you have suggestions, whatever it is, put it right there in the chat box. She'll be there to take your questions as well as I will be taking some of them too. So I'm waiting for us to introduce ourselves in the chat. Please do well to introduce yourself in the chat. Do well to introduce yourself in the chat. Okay, so I'm waiting. If you're here on the call, please introduce yourself in the chat. But while I wait for us to introduce ourselves, today we are going to be looking at how to use marketing tools and social media, to grow your business online. And I know that quite a number of us are entrepreneurs, or we have, one business or the other that we run, right? And some of us even use social media. So how do we use these marketing tools available to help grow our businesses online? Do you understand? As well as using social media. So I'm going to be going right into the training for today. Hopefully we have some of you join us, and we'll be able to take the session. Okay, so I see Tina. So I think Tina is the first person that's joining us today. Good morning, Tina Massis. Thank you so much for joining us. You can tell me where you're joining us from and the kind of business that you run. I would love to know where you're joining us from. Okay, so like I said, we are going to be looking at how you can use marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. So I'm just going to go right into it while we wait for others to join us, as well as introduce themselves right in the chat. Okay, so we have three agendas that we are going to be looking at today. So first, we will discuss the benefits brought to your business through Google Business Profile, as well as the steps taken to set up a Google Business Profile listing and optimize it, right? Then secondly, we are going to also provide top tips for planning your digital marketing strategy. And lastly, we will look at the ways in which you can leverage social channels and utilize email marketing. So these are, the three agendas that we are going to be looking at today. Interesting, right? So we are going to be looking at this, and by the end of today's session, you should be able to understand, all of this and how you can apply it to your business. Okay, so Google is also giving out, or has this interesting boot camp for small business owners, that are ready to scale their businesses. So if you have a small business, you have some of these questions, baffling you, that you need answers to. You want to talk to mentors, expert professionals to direct you on how to scale your business, right? So you can sign up for the Google Hustle Academy at g.co/Hustle Academy. g.co/Hustle Academy. Please take advantage of this opportunity. The link will be dropped right in the chat box by Beryl. So please click on the link. Maybe you can write it out so that you don't miss the next thing I'm going to be saying. You can write the link out and ensure that you sign up. Okay, so I was looking at if it's possible. We've had new members, but no, nobody has joined us yet. So we will just continue right into the session. Okay, so I know Tina is just Tina on the call. So Tina, I want to believe you have a business, and which marketing tools do you currently use to run your business? Which marketing tools do you currently use? Please, you can put your answers right in the chat. Which marketing tools do you currently use? Okay, thank you, Tina. Tina is joining from Nairobi, Kenya. Glad to have you, Tina. How's Kenya today? I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so I see some other persons have joined us. So if you are just joining us, please introduce yourself right in the chat box. Let's get to meet you. Let's get to know you and where you're joining us from. Okay, so I see Imtina Oldens. Okay, so she says she uses Facebook mainly as a marketing tools for our business. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Tina, what do you use to market your, well, what marketing tools do you currently use now for business? I would like to know, what marketing tools do you currently use for your business? So while I wait for your response, I'll just continue into the session. Tima, thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so the first agenda, like I mentioned, that we are going to be looking at today is how to set up and optimize your Google business profile. Now, another question again, what is Google business profile? Who can tell me what Google business profile is? Anybody? You can put your response right in the chat box. What is Google business profile? Okay, so Untima is joining from Swaziland. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. Okay, so who can tell me what Google business profile is, or what you know as Google My Business? Google My Business. So what is it? What's, from looking at the name, what do you think it is? Anybody wants to share? You can put your response right in the chat. What is Google My Business? Or what is Google business profile? Okay, Tina says I market an email. Oh, she markets using email and WhatsApp. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Tina. What is Google business profile? Anybody wants to share? What is Google business profile, or what you know as Google My Business? What do you think that is? Anybody knows? Okay, so we would just continue right into the session while I wait for your responses. So I'll just continue. Okay, so Google Business Profile or Google My Business is a free tool or free, easy to use tool for businesses and organizations to manage their online presence across Google, including search and maps, right? So I love Google My Business because I usually define it as an online shop, right? That basically just tells what your business is all about, that describes your business, right? Then you have features like, you know, your business name, the location, the hours, your opening hours and your closing hours. You can also even use the Google Business Profile to monitor and reply to customer reviews. You can add photos. You can even learn where people are joining from and how they are even searching for you. Do you understand? And, you know, if your business is verified, you know, you can always edit your business information so that you can help customers find your business and, you know, tell them your story. So this is just a short explanation on what the Google Business Profile does, but it is all encompassing. Like, I love it because one thing about it is it works with search. So imagine someone searching for a business related to yours right there on search on Google. You get to pop up because you your business gets to pop up because you are verified, you know, you are active using the Google Business Profile, and it helps you because people get to now find you when they search for you. So this is what Google Business Profile is. Now, how do you engage with customers on Google for free? First, you can attract customers with a great profile. So like I said, you can post photos, you know, add your offers, you know, put your business description and just tell what makes your business unique, what makes your business different from every other business. Do you understand? Just give your customers a reason to choose you every single time. Do you understand? That's what you can also use Google Business Profile for. Then you can also give customers more ways to reach you, right? You can connect with customers, you know, that are ready to connect with you, you know, by calling, by messaging, or even leaving reviews. Do you understand? And, you know, even when they leave reviews, you also get more ways to, you know, for transactions to even happen, because people get to see all those good reviews and, okay, this person's business, I can trust this person because I've been able to read reviews on this business. Then also you can see how customers connect with your business. Clicks, calls, bookings, you know, follows. You said people can even, you know, book appointments and all of that. You can see how customers engage with your business profile. So all of these, you know, are some of the features that you would get when you are signed up using the Google Business Profile. So I'm trying to see if we have more persons here on the call. Okay, so Ntima say it's where you can list your business. People can find it. Exactly. Listing on Google search engine. Correct. You guys are correct. Thank you so much for that. Beryl has also dropped the Google Business Profile link right in the chat. So in case maybe any of you have not, you know, listed your business on Google Business Profile, you can, you know, use that link and get listed and sign up immediately. Okay, so let me just continue right into the session. Okay, so creating creating a Google business profile. Now, let's run through, some steps, for you to create a Google business profile account. Now, first, you can add the name of your business. So for your business, if you have a business and you don't have a business name, you have to create one for yourself. So that would, that's the first step. So you need to add a business name, then choose a category that fits best. So when it comes to creating the Google business profile, sometimes when you want to choose your category, you might not see the exact category that you want for your business, but you can actually see something that relates to it, right? So you can pick any of the category that fits best into your business. Category just means what sector your business falls in or what industry you're currently in. Do you understand? So you just pick that category. Then next, add your location. So the location is going to help customers, find you, visit you, and also know that, okay, you are legitimate. You kind of be able to trust the brand because, okay, you have a physical store. Do you understand? Then also you can add contact details. How do you want your customers to contact you? Do you want them to also just message you using the Google business profile? Do you want them to send you a message directly to WhatsApp? Whatever contact details you want to add there, the phone numbers, you should do that. Then also finish and manage your listing. So finish and manage your listing just involves maybe adding your photos, adding videos, adding testimonials, and even what's this other one again? There's this Google site that you have. The website is added, also synced to the Google business profile. So you can set up the website for yourself, and that's it, and ensure that you also get verified. So these are just simple steps, to creating your own Google business profile. Choose a way to verify your business. Now, let's look at how to choose a way to verify your business. Now, make sure your business information is accurate and that only you, the business owner or manager, has access to it by verifying your business, right? So you can choose, maybe you want them to send you a postcard, or you want to verify later. I know sometimes you can also see where they'll say or send you a text message, maybe a code by text message or a call. Sometimes those other options also pop up. Do you understand? But we can also verify actually, but we're going to get there soon. Now, like I said, you can click on verify later. If, for instance, you don't want to use the postcard because you're not sure if you would get the postcard, as soon as possible, right? We can also verify for you. So what you need to do is click on verify later. Do you understand? When you are listing your business or when you are signing up, so that you can fill the verification form that Barry would also drop right in the chat, right? Now, to reach out and get verified, the link will be dropped by Barry in the chat so that we can help you get verified. Let me look at the chat box if we have anybody. Okay, so Barry has dropped the verification link right in the chat. So please click that link if you need help in terms of verification. Fill the form and we'll help you get verified. Okay, now let's look at why your Google business profile is you have to complete it. It's important that you have a complete Google business profile. Now, looking at this statistics, it says that 2.7 times are more likely to be considered trustworthy. Now, what that simply means is if you are verified, just the way you go on Instagram and you see all of those brands with the blue tick, you know that, okay, these guys have been verified. At least you should be able to trust this brand. Do you understand? If that's what it just simply says. So for Google business profile, if your brand is verified or your business is verified, people will consider you trustworthy and would want to patronize you. Do you understand? Now, it also says that 70% are more likely to attract location visits. So you have your address listed right there on Google business profile. People can actually come to your store. They don't even need to contact you before visiting because your address is already there. So they can just come to your store, your office, and that's it, and they will want to patronize you, right? Then lastly, it says 50% are more likely to lead to a purchase. And that's just fact. So imagine you have like different business owners that are already listed on Google My Business that does the same thing, the same business like you. Now, you are already there. You've been posting, you've been optimizing, you've been sharing updates, sharing your products, your services, all of those, because all of those help you to optimize. And when people search for businesses like yours, you also get to appear, rank first. Do you understand? Now, someone sees you and like, okay, this person is number one, and they've been able to give you lots of 5-star reviews and all of that. They would want to patronize you. Do you understand? So 50% are more likely to lead to a purchase. So this is why you need a complete Google business profile. Very, very important. Now, How can you manage your listing? So you can, if you are signed into your Google Business Profile account, you can manage your business profile directly from Google search. So all you need to do is just go on Google and search for your business. Right from there, you can, edit, make some edits. If you have some new updates you want to update right there on your Google Business Profile, you can do that, right? So search for your business on Google. You would see a simple menu right above the search results. Update your information. You want to add posts, create posts and promos. You want to add photos, view and respond to reviews. All of that can be done, by when you search for your business on Google. You can manage your listings from there. Excuse me. Now, let's talk about adding good photos. So it's not just you creating this Google Business Profile, right? You have to also add photos, just the same way you do on social media, your Instagram, your Facebook, and all those platforms. You also need to add photos on your Google Business Profile. So what kind of photos should you add, or can you add? You can add your logo. Now this logo help customers to recognize your brand. Now logo is very important because it gives your brand an identity. Just the way you see all of these top companies or top brands, their logo, just looking at their logo alone, you don't even need to know the name of the company. Okay, this is this company. Do you understand? So logo is very important. So you can add your logo, add cover photo, a photo that best represents your business. So in case, for instance, if you are into kitchenwares, and you sell different kitchen utensils, you can have a cover photo that just maybe has a frying pan image on it, a pot, maybe those non-stick pots, the spoons, all of those kind of images that will just all of them will just appear right on your cover photo, so that when someone sees all of those cover photos, oh, this person actually does all of this or sells all of this. Do you understand? So that best represents your business. Even if you're into fashion, right, you can put, if you're into fashion, maybe for men and women, you can put the image an image of a male attire or a female attire and all of that. Do you understand? Then you can add additional photos, to highlight features of your business. Additional photos can be maybe if you have a store, a 360 view of your store, the interior, the exterior, and all of those, right? So you can add additional photos, any photos at all, right? That would just, best describe your business. Now, for you to get more information, you can do that at support.google.com/business/answer. Support.google.com. I think the link will also be dropped in the chat by Beryl. So you can copy the link out and just put it somewhere. Okay, now let's talk about updating opening hours. Like I mentioned, you can add your opening hours, on Google, or your Google Business Profile, and your closing hours. So even if, for instance, maybe what you've listed before, you usually open 8 a.m. and you want to update it to 10 a.m., you can always do that. So you can update your opening hours and your closing hours. Even when you have closures, maybe public holidays, you can also update that on your Google Business Profile. Then you can update your business information, involving maybe your products, your services, appointment links, all those. You can update it right there. Do you understand? So if there's a link for an appointment that, okay, you want people to be using that particular link to, fill maybe a form, just to book an appointment with you, you can add that link right there, so that when someone sees your business, click on the link, book an appointment with you. In case maybe, for instance, you are into maybe you're an hairstylist, right? Maybe you do you style hairs rather, and you don't want people just walking into the store without booking an appointment. You can have a link right there. People can click on it and book an appointment with you. Do you understand? So all these things you can update your business information on Google Business Profile. Now, how do you stay competitive with Google Business Profile? First, you can use that. You can make informed marketing decisions. So how do you make informed marketing decisions? Based on customers' feedback and reviews. So like I said, one thing that Google Business Profile is also really good at is the reviews that you get from your customers. So when you get all of these reviews, whether good, whether bad, you can use those reviews to make informed marketing decisions. So for instance, if someone is saying, oh, I got this product from you and the packaging is so terrible, what then do you use that review to do? You go back and say, okay, look at your packaging and say exactly, because especially when you be getting the same review over and over again, you now go back and say, how can I improve on this packaging? Do you understand? And make it better so that your customers don't complain about it anymore. Then learn from the successes and mistakes of others. See what your competitors are doing and learn from what they are from them, right? And see how you can also improve and apply it to your business. So look at your competitors, those guys that are, that have been there, that have been running the business before you came, right? What are they doing? How are they doing it? What are the mistakes that they have made? How do you want to ensure that you don't make their own mistakes, right? And see how to improve on your business and apply everything that you have gotten into your business so you can learn from the successes and mistakes of others. Then also you can understand what services to offer to customers, right? So then you need to understand, what does your customer want? What exactly are they searching for? Do you understand? What exactly do they need at that point in time? So you can understand what service to offer to your customers. And also you can identify how to stand out from the crowd. What makes you different from your competitors? What is your unique selling point? Do you understand? What's your unique value what's making you different? Why should a customer buy from you? Why shouldn't they buy from your competitor? Do you understand? So you need to identify what makes you stand out from the crowd. Then discover industry trends and customer preferences. What are people constantly searching for? What's trending? What's that trending news? What's that trending thing that people are constantly searching for? You can even use Google Trends to see exactly what people are looking for day by day. Do you understand? Especially for even someone that is about starting a business that doesn't even have an idea of what exactly to go into. You could use Google Trends and see what are people searching for every single time. Do you understand? You could even use it in your country, in Lagos, Nigeria, and say, okay, what are people searching for? And you can use whatever results you have to make your own decision. Do you understand? So these are ways to stay competitive with Google Business Profile. Now, let's quickly look at these case studies that we have here. We have the first case study we have here. We have Invalid Design, found new customers with Google Business Profile. Now, Invalid Design is a clothing brand, from Cape Town township of Kelulita. I hope I pronounced that right. So they added their business information, their product, and store photos, all of that right there on Google Business Profile. They created regular posts highlighting new products, prices, and business updates. They created a free website. Like I mentioned, Google Business Profile also gives you a free website. So that's something that you should also take advantage of. That automatically shared post on their website. So another thing Google Business Profile also helps you do is, when you make a post on your Google Business Profile, it automatically goes to the website. So you necessarily don't have to, go on your website to also make a post. So whatever you share on your Google Business Profile just goes straight to your website. So people will also get to see it when they see your website. Now, let's look at the results that they had, when they listed their business on Google Business Profile. Now, they were able to get 1.5K plus product reviews views in the first 10 days of website launch. Just the first 10 days of launching their own website. That's the free website that they got from the Google Business Profile. They got 1.5K product views. Isn't that amazing? Now, they also were able to employ 2 employees plus 2 employees, and they were able to create jobs. Do you get? Now, 30% find Invalid Designs listing while searching for a category, product, or services. So you see why you should also get listed, or why you should list your business on the Google Business Profile, so that you can also, take advantage of opportunities like this, and people get to find your business. Now we have case study 2. Now, looking at this one, Juma Tours engages with customers on Google Business Profile, and they were founded in 2009. Juma Tours is a small ecotourism business started by Juma Nkwela. Now, they added their business information and photographs. Don't forget the photograph aspect. You need to add photos. Now, they post frequently and respond to customer reviews. Now, this is what Juma Nkwela had to say, just by listing his business on Google My Business. He says that Google Business Profile is the perfect tool to stand out, showcase the different tours, stay in touch with your customers, promote new offers, and win new clients. That was not me saying it. That is another person, a user, on the Google Business Profile, giving you his own review about the platform. And it says that these are the results they've been able to get, from just listing their business. And it says that they have been able to have 89 plus listing visits in first week of listing creation. 89 plus listing visits. So people have been able to visit their own business profile, and they've been able to hire, 3 employees. Amazing. Now, they also have 56% of clients find business via generic searches. So someone just comes on Google and just search, boom, maybe they search for a tour company, in Cape Town, or and they just pop up right there. Do you understand? And also 53% of clients find business listings on search. So you see, the whole Google business profile thing is related to search. So someone searches for you and you get to pop up right there on the search results. So this is, these are some of the reviews that we've gotten from businesses that are already on using the Google business profile, and you see why you should also list your business using that platform. Okay, so I'm going to be pausing for questions here. Please, if you have questions, let me know right in the chat. I would like to take questions right here. Yes, Tina. Wow, exactly. This, the Google Business Profile is an amazing platform. Like, if you're a business owner and you do not use the Google Business Profile, you are missing a lot, because there's a lot that you can actually gain, from just listing your business on that platform. So you should just quickly get on it, get your business listed and all. So I see we have new people us. Please, if you're just joining us, please introduce yourself in the chat. Let's get to meet you. Okay, so I have Juliet. Juliet joining from Nairobi, Kenya. Hi, Juliet. Nice to have you here. I have Joe Kamau. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Joe is also joining from Kenya. Glad to have you guys join us. Thank you so much for joining us. Any questions? I know I had Tina and Intima on the call, from the beginning of the training. So if you have questions, please let me know. Put it right there in the chat so we can quickly continue. Okay, so since there are no questions, if you have questions, please put it in the chat. But I will just continue right into the session. Let me quickly take water while I wait. Okay, so I'll just continue to this next agenda. Now, the second agenda we are going to be looking at is, planning your digital marketing strategy. Now, it's not just about you starting your digital marketing journey. There has to be a plan in place. There has to be a strategy in place, right? So we are going to be looking at all of those steps as we start. So before we start, I have a question. What type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used previously? Anybody wants to share? Okay, Tina, thank you for that. Tina says no questions from her. What type of marketing have you used previously? Anybody wants to share? You can put your answers in the chat. So you run a business on social media or whatever platform. What marketing strategy have you been using? Please let me know right in the chat. Hi, hello, Keketso from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining. We are excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us. What type of marketing have you used previously? Anybody? What type of marketing have you used previously? Okay, so while I wait for answers, I will also continue right into the session. Please, don't forget that, you can always use the comment section to drop your answers, drop your questions, and also, just familiarize yourself with the burial right in the chat. Okay. Now, let's quickly look at traditional marketing. So, traditional marketing basically just involves advertising and reaching target audience through newspapers, magazines, the radio, TV, and all of those platforms, right? So these are just simple traditional marketing platforms, and basically you have to place a fee, just to, depending on the size of the ad that you want to run, and before your ad will get published. So these are ways of them. This is what traditional marketing simply involves, and the types of traditional marketing platforms that we have. So like you can see here, you have the TV, you have billboards, you have newspaper and magazines, you have radio stations as well. Now let's quickly look at what digital marketing is. Now, digital marketing refers to any form of advertising or marketing on the web. Just the way some of us, you run ads, display ads, search ads, video ads, all of those kind of ads you get. And such, like I said, so for search ads, maybe top of search engine listings, you have video ads, maybe moving advertisements, on YouTube, all those videos you watch on YouTube and all of those platforms, even on Facebook, to run ads like that. So these are what digital marketing is. Now, quickly, let's run through the differences between digital marketing and traditional marketing. So for digital marketing, it is low cost, low budget, right? So for digital marketing, it just means that so you want to maybe post your business on social media. All you need is your data. Even when you want to run ads using the digital marketing platform, you run ads based on the budget that you have set aside. Do you understand? So if you've set aside 1,000 naira, 1,500, do you understand? That is what you are going to spend. But for traditional marketing, it is very expensive. Just to place an ad on a TV station, on a radio station, you will spend so much money, right? Now, for digital marketing, it is interactive and engaging. You also get to interact with customers or prospective customers. You can engage right there in the comment section, right there in the DM and all of that. People ask one question or the other. You can interact with them. But for traditional marketing, it is one way and non-reciprocal. So just imagine you place an ad on TV, on radio station. You can't even interact with anybody watching it. It's just one way. People are just hearing it, but you really cannot interact with them. So it is one way and non-reciprocal. Then you can the next for digital marketing, you have high return on investment. Trust me, that is so true. So for instance, like I said, if your budget is to spend 1,000 rands or maybe 500 rands or 200 rands, depending on how much you have, and that 500 rands can actually target, let's say, 1,500 people. Isn't that awesome? And you can even be able to measure it at the end of the day. So like the next one is saying, it is very easy to measure, the number of persons, where exactly did your ad get to, and all of that. Then for traditional market, it is short-term results. Very short-term results. You might not even be able to even make money at the end of the day. People will just see the ad and that's it, right? And it is very difficult to measure. You can't, like I said, you can't even measure the number of persons that gets to see, that gets to listen to the radio, that gets to watch the TV and all of that. You can't measure the number of persons that watch the ads, right? Therefore, digital marketing is spread fast and wide. Yeah, things really goes viral. People get to share. Excuse me. And before you know it, it spreads fast and wide. Excuse me. Therefore, traditional marketing, it is permanent and tangible. It doesn't spread anywhere. It's just on the TV. People cannot share it, right? Therefore, digital marketing, it is time consuming. Yes, very time consuming. You got to spend so much time on your phone, on your laptop, trying to check your ads, trying to reply to customers and all of that. It's time consuming, but it is worth it. Okay, now what are the types of digital marketing channels that we have? So we have the search engine marketing. Just simply involves paying for advertisements to appear in search engines. That's what search engine marketing is. Then for social media marketing, it involves using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. Just the way you see all of those sponsored ads that pop up right on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, and all of those platforms. Those are social media. Those are forms of social media marketing. Then you have display marketing, online advertising on multiple websites, even apps across the internet. If you download an app today, you see all of those pop-up adverts. Those are way display marketings that you can also get, you can leverage on, right? Then you have content marketing. So you're creating and sharing different types of content, such as blog posts, infographics, videos, guides, just to attract attention and drive traffic. Then you have email and SMS marketing. So collecting and using email addresses to communicate with users and potential users. So these are different digital marketing channels that you can consider for your business. So you just decide where exactly are you at in your business, and what digital marketing channel do you want to consider for your own business. Now, let's look at the benefit of using Google Ads to reach customers, right? So for Google Ads, one thing about Google Ads that I love so much is even when you run ads, you only get to pay for results like clicks on your website or calls to your business. So if someone doesn't click on it, your money is not going to be deducted, right? So you only pay, for a result like clicks on your website or calls to your business, right? And you can run and stop your ads at any time that you want. Do you understand? So if, for instance, you've been running the ads, and for instance, maybe you've been able to get, let's say, 75% of your goal, and you want to pause the ad so that you can be able to attend to maybe most of the customers that have reached out to you, you can pause your ads and you can continue it later. Do you understand? Then looking at the statistics, it says that it is 87.3% of searches are conducted on Google. Trust me, and that's true fact, right? You need an information today. The first thing you are going on Google. Some of us even have sometimes we even have some maybe health. Maybe you just saw something on your skin, or you're having headache, or you want to just find one small information. You are running to Google to just look at what's wrong with me at the moment. What's this? What's that? Just to get information, right? So 87.3%, of searches are conducted on Google. Now you have 63% of people have clicked on a Google ad. Yes, 63% of people have clicked on a Google ad. So if you're running a campaign and your campaign is actually meeting the needs of people that are searching for a business that is related to yours, they get to click that ad. Trust me, they will get to click it, right? And like I also mentioned at the beginning, you only pay for results like clicks on your website or calls to your business. You get it? Now, how do you sign up on Google Ads? So all you need to do, access Google Ads and create a new campaign with ease. Log into your Google Ads account or sign up. So if you don't have an account already, an existing account, you can sign up, right? Then click campaigns and select new campaign. So what kind of campaign do you want to run? Do you understand? And put it right there. Select new campaign. So for you to learn more, you can go to ads.google.com/INTL/SSA/. For you to get signed up, right? You can sign up at ads.google.com/INTL/SSA/. The link will be dropped right into the chat. So if you want to sign up for Google Ads, you can use that link to sign up. Now, let's quickly run through steps to create an ad on Google Ads. I'm sure that's one thing on your mind right now. So how do I go about it, right? Now, looking at it, it says create your first ad in just few steps, right? First, you need to tell Google your goal. I'm going to look at all of this in details as we move into the session. You need to tell Google your goal, then decide where exactly you want to advertise, create your message, set your budget cap, and then go live. Now, let's look at all of this in details. First step, telling your goal, right? So Google will tailor your ad based on the result that you want. So what's your goal? What exactly are you trying to achieve with this ad that you want to run? Is it to get more calls to your business? Is it to increase visits to your store? Is it to drive people to your website? Whatever that goal is, Google will help you tailor your ad based on the result that you want, right? And no matter which advertising goal you choose, Google Ads can help you across board, right? So like I said, whatever goal that you intend or what you've set at the beginning, before running that ad, Google will help you tailor your ad, based on the result that you want. Now, second step, you need to decide where exactly you want to advertise. Do you want to go global or stay local? Now, you can decide also, for instance, if you are one that, let's say whatever products that you run, you can actually deliver to other countries. So let me use Kenya. So you're a business owner in Kenya and you've decided that you want your product to get across other African countries. You can decide to go global. But if you decide that, okay, I can only service those in my locality, just in Kenya, or in your locality, you can stay local. Do you understand? So you decide where you want to show your ads, and Google Ads will make it reach your customers. So like I said, wherever you want your ads to go to, Google would help you take your ads to those places. Then create your message. So you need to highlight what's best about your business in 3 short sentences, just to get your customers excited, right? So you can create banner ads, just a very short banner that just tells, looking at this banner on your screen, you see that there's a hair stylist making someone's hair. Just tells you that, okay, this person is a hair stylist. So what's that short banner that can describe your business, right? And put together maybe a very short text that just tells, okay, maybe there's this particular word they call it. I can't really remember what that word is, but fresh looks great. Just the example you see here. So it could be your own. Just say, great looks. Maybe something clothing. I don't know. Just create something really creative and ensure that it's very compelling enough, to attract your customers and make them take that action that you want them to take. Then set your budget cap. Like I mentioned when we were talking about the Google Ads earlier, you will never pay more than the monthly cap that you have set.
So if for instance you've decided that you want to just spend 500 rands or 500 naira, whatever currency you use, whatever amount you decided to spend for that month is what you are going to spend. You cannot pay more than what you have set, the budget that you have set, right? And you can always adjust or pause your budget at any time. So what adjust simply means is where you can always, if you decide, okay, I don't want to spend 500 again, I want to spend 300, you can always adjust it back. Do you understand? And we will show, Google would also show you estimated results for your budget. So like I mentioned also before, if the 500 you decided to spend for the month would only give you 1,000 clicks and calls, do you understand? It will show you that if it's 1,000 naira or 1,000 rands you want to spend, it will show you the number of persons that the ad would also get to. Do you understand? So you set your budget cap. Then lastly, finally, you go live. So Google would help you display your ads, where people search for product and services like yours. Your ads would also appear on Google search and maps, and across other Google's network of partner sites. Do you understand? And you would only pay for results when people click on your ads to call your business or visit your website or get directions to your store. Isn't that amazing? So these are simple steps, to get started with Google Ads. Okay, so I'm going to be posting for questions right here again. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? So that's, I'm an online marketplace. Okay, I'm on an online marketplace. I use product boost to push my products to the first page of the website. Amazing. That's awesome, Tina. Equivalent to Google Ads. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hilary Ntudi from Keke. Hello, Hilary. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Tao. Thank you for joining. Hello, Jill from Nairobi. Thank you for joining. Oh, she says it's very informative. Thank you for sharing that. Clean Earth Bar, tuned in from Kenya. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Steven says very informative. Claire from Canairo. Okay, thank you, Steven. Billy from Nairobi. Hello, Billy. Mercy from Kenya. Hello, Mercy. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And your feedbacks, your contributions has been amazing. So please, if you have questions, please let me know right in the chat so that we can continue. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, so I will just continue right into the last agenda for today so that we can wrap up. But if you have questions, do not forget that you can drop your questions right in the chat. I will take it before we enter this session. Okay, so the last agenda we are going to be looking at today is leverage social media. How can we leverage social media channels and email marketing? How do we leverage social media channels and email marketing? But before we start, which social media channels does your business use? I want to hear from everybody. Which social media channels does your business use? Which social media channel does your business use? Anybody wants to share? Which social media channel does your business use? Which social media channel does your business use? Barry, you can help me drop the question in the chat. I know some persons are, currently behind, where we are, so they might not be able to listen to me now. Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much. Which social media channels does your business use? Anybody wants to try? Just put it right there in the chat box. Which social media channel does your business use? Come on, guys. Which social media channel does your business use? Okay, so I will continue right into the session and come back to take responses. Okay, so how social media can help grow your business. Now, if you're considering to starting social media for your business, for your company, these are some of the benefits. I'll call it benefits. Do you understand that social media can help you grow your business, right? So the first thing is it helps you generate more sales, right? So how do you generate more sales? By reaching new audiences. So which you can reach new audiences using social media. You can even run ads so that you can reach new customers. You can create a new business. You can create a new business opportunity that people does not even know. You can even showcase a side of your business that people don't even know before. Do you understand? Just to generate more sales. You can build relationship and networks on social media. Then secondly, you can add value to your brand by raising customer service level. So if for instance your customer service is usually poor, people are usually complaining about your customer service and all of that. You need to see how to raise your customer service level up, so that you can add value to your brand. Then you can start two-way conversations. Very important to start two-way conversations. I know some persons are really shy, with putting up their video, or maybe talking to maybe just camera shy basically. Do you get? But it's very important that you start two-way conversations with your customers. You can go live on Instagram, you can go live on Facebook, just to hear from them. You never can tell who is listening. Maybe a potential customer that is sitting at the side and just listen to what you and maybe your existing customers are just talking about. Do you understand? You can do that. Then you can build your own community. Then improve your marketing. How then do you improve your marketing? First, you need to understand your customers better. They will help you understand your customers better, help you get noticed on search, attract more people to your site. You can also gain valuable customer insights. That would help you improve your marketing. What are people saying about your business? What are people saying about your services, about your products? You can use all of those information, to improve your marketing, and also keep an eye on your competitors. What are your competitors doing better? You can go outside and see exactly what they are doing. Look out for them. Why do you think all those top brands go out, to run market survey? Checking out, okay, what's my competitor doing? What's the new product they've brought out? How can we do our own and improve on it? Do you know they do all of that? So those are things that you can also do to your business. So these are, how social media can help grow your business. Now, quickly, let's look at the differences between organic social media versus paid social media. Now, for organic social media, it is free. Now, you only what's it called? You would only reach your customers and their friends. Like for talking about free, when you on organic social media, the way you post on your Facebook or your Instagram, all you need is your data. You don't pay for anything. But for paid social media, you pay for views, actions, and clicks. Very important. You pay for them from the post or the ads that you have run. You have to pay for them. Then you would only reach your followers and their friends with organic social media. So reaching your followers, those that just follow you, you've made a post, they get to see it. And if it's something that is really interesting, they get to share and their friends will see it. Do you understand? But for paid social media, you can reach anyone. People don't have to follow you to get to see your ad. Do you understand? So these are the differences between organic social media and paid social media. Now, how do you get started with social media? First, you need to identify your target audience. Who are they? What are they into? Who and what influences them? Do you understand? So you can, identify them and, by demographics, their location, their profession, what interests them, their behavior. When are they usually online? Which social media platform do they use? Do you understand? So you can identify your target. You can identify your target audience. Then next, you need to choose your social media channels. What social media channel do you want to use? So if you've been able to identify your target audience and actually identifying the social media platform that they use, for instance, if you are into if you have a clothing line and you just make clothes for, let's say, for men from the age of 20 years to 55 years, do you understand? You know that, okay, most of them are usually on Facebook. Do you understand? Depending on the age gap, the age range, right? So to 55 years, a lot of them are on Facebook, right? So you said, okay, Facebook is where most of my target audience are. I'm not saying they're not on Instagram. I'm not saying that they're on Twitter, but you get them more on Facebook. A lot of people are on Facebook. Do you understand? So then you choose your social media channel that you want to use. Then post engaging content regularly. Very important. Photos, videos, blog articles, infographics, live broadcast, even going live on all of those social media platforms. Very important that you do that. So post engaging content regularly and consistently. Yes, regularly, consistently, same word. Post them consistently. Now, quickly, another question. How can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? Anybody wants to share? How can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? Um, okay, Tina says Twitter and LinkedIn. Okay, Joy says, thank you for the info. Yes, I stumbled on that just from posting my photos on Google Map. It led me to my Google business profile, which should add exactly. Thank you so much, you, for sharing. Stephen, it helps in driving conversations and networking between the business owner and clients, but depending on the goal you have for your business, it is not very diverse in brand awareness. It is not very diverse in brand awareness. Oh, okay, that's very responding to Stephen actually. Let me see what Stephen said then. Um, Twitter and Facebook. Does WhatsApp are quality? Does WhatsApp quality as social media channel? Ah, not really. It doesn't. Social media is still the very best. Okay, anybody? My question: how can email marketing help your business? How can email marketing help your business? Barry has also dropped the attendance form in the chat. Please do well to fill the attendance form. How can email marketing help your business? Anybody wants to share? How can email marketing help your business? Okay, so I think I will just continue. Okay, so Tina says I send newsletters regularly on email to keep my customers up to date on what the business is up to. Great. That's amazing, Tina. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Just says email is personalized. Yes, it has to be personalized. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so let me quickly just let's look at what email marketing is. So how do you get started with email marketing? First, you select email marketing platform. So there are different there are two types of platforms. So you have the free platforms and you have more advanced email marketing platforms, right? So free platforms like MailChimp. I know MailChimp allows you to send about 2,000 emails, out for free. So MailChimp is also very good. Then you have more advanced email platforms like Active Campaign, you have SendGrid, you have Drip. All of those platforms are very good. And email, it's also important to also note that email marketing is heavily dependent on the quality of lists, right? Of the list that you have. Email marketing basically works best, when the audience wants to hear from you. So you need to build a list of relevant content. So make sure you have permission when contacting people. Very important. So get their permission before you send out emails to them. Then use your content to generate new contacts. Invite them to subscribe to your channel or to your newsletter, and segment and group the list. Then create relevant and useful content. First, you need to treat your users like VIPs. They are VIPs because they've given you access to their inbox. So you need to treat them like VIPs. Then personalize your emails. Ju already mentioned that. So your emails has to be very personalized. So you need to personalize your emails and keep it useful. Don't forget that people are bombarded with emails every single time. So whatever you are sharing with them has to be very useful so that they go through it, and make it short as well. Don't make it too texty, and people get to see all of those texts and wow, they're scared about going through all of those words that you've written. So please ensure that it is not too texty, and you can even add images to your emails, your emails that are going out, and add images to it. People love visuals, so add a very engaging visual to your email, and ensure that your email is just 20%, while the image is about 80%. Just go direct, go straight to the point. Don't make it too texty. People might not read it. I, for one, if you send me an email that is too texty, I would not read it. Do you understand? So, these are ways to get started with email marketing. Now, what are email marketing tips for success? First, you need to segment and group the list for relevant content. This would help you, tailor your message to those specific audiences, right? So you need to group them. Then keep it simple and test. Send it to 2 or 3 devices, short as tablet, and yeah, you need to keep it simple. Like I already mentioned, people are bombarded with emails, so you need to keep it really simple. Then send it to 2 or 3 devices. Send it to maybe a phone, maybe to a friend, and see, okay, how it came, how did it look, on the phone or on different devices, so that you see how the outlook, you see how the outlook looks, right? Then measure the open and click rates to optimize campaign. You can see the number of clicks, number of open rates, and all of that. Do you understand? Use all of those feedbacks, to optimize your campaign. So if people are not opening your emails, or the click rate is really low, what exactly are you doing wrong? How do you optimize your campaign so that people can, you can have more click rates and more open rates and all of that? You get? So you can measure the open and click rate to optimize campaign. So these are, tips for success for email marketing. Okay, so possible questions again. Does anybody have questions? If you have questions, please let me know right in the chat. Okay. Ian says nice talk. Thank you. So you're able to get feedback and personalized offer. Yes, Jill. Thank you so much for sharing that. Um, thank you, Beryl, for engaging them in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any questions? Okay, so since there are no questions, let me quickly round up. Okay, so I know at the beginning of the session we mentioned that Google is offering a free bootcamp, for small business owners that are ready to scale their business, right? So you can sign up for the Google Hustle Academy at g.co/Hustle Academy. The link will be dropped by Beryl in the chat again. So if you are yet to sign up for the Hustle Academy bootcamp, please feel free to sign up. It's very important that you do so. So sign up for the bootcamp, and leverage, on the opportunities, because there are going to be experts, that you can talk to, professionals, you have questions relating to your business that you need answers to. You get, mentors that would, help guide you, right? So please, take advantage of the So what are our next? We've been able to talk about, how to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business, how to set up your Google ads and all of that. But, we might not be able to, fully expatiate on all of those things that we spent 1 hour discussing. But how then do you learn more? You can learn more at learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. I usually call this the Google University. There's so many courses that you can learn from, and they are all for free. You also even get certified. Yes. So please, sign up, take courses, learn more, apply all of those knowledge to your business, and get certified as well. Then you can find us on social media, facebook.com/digital skills for Africa, on Twitter, twitter.com/digital skills AF, and on Instagram, instagram.com/digital skills AF. So all of these links will be dropped in the chat. You can also even follow Impact at on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. The links would also be dropped in the chat. If you are yet to fill the attendance form, Beryl has dropped the link initially, so I guess she'll be dropping it again so that if you are yet to fill, you can fill the attendance form immediately. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining us. I know we started slow because we didn't have quite a number of you joining us at the beginning, but you're able to join in the middle of the session. So thank you so much for taking our time to join us today. I hope you've been able to learn something, and I hope that what you've learned, you're also going to be implementing into your business, right? Please, it's not just about joining trainings. It's about you implementing what you've learned into your business. And do not forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very important that you do so that when we have upcoming trainings, you can also get notifications, so that you can join us in our trainings. So thank you so much, Tina. Very well presented. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you so much, Ju Morogu. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your feedback. All right, I wish you guys an amazing day. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, so our next session will be on the 21st. So Barry just dropped that in the chat. Yes, so do not miss our next session. That will be on the 21st of July. So I'm sure the link and a reminder would also be dropped, that will be sent to every one of us, right? So do not miss that. Intima, thank you so much, Impact, that you are sent from heaven. Okay, thank you so much, Intima, for your feedback. All right, ladies. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day. Bye.